PT37. I'm going to do a quick little review on my Marlin 917V. This is a 17 HMR bull barrel rifle, and it's also got a floated barrel, might I mention. That's a nice feature, I thought. And it's my first rifle review. I mean, I'm a big rifle guy. Been a rifle guy for quite a while, but finally decided to get around doing a review on one, and this is one of my favorite. I love it. This is my dedicated squirrel gun, pretty much, and I've took a coyote hunting, but I have yet to kill a coyote with it. I haven't seen one to kill, or else I'd shot one. But I have no doubt it'd get the job done. But first I'd like to talk about accuracy. This gun is a very accurate gun, I will say. I had some trouble at first. I bought it used off a feller, and come to find out the scope was crap on it. So I got a Bushnell, I think it's a Banner. Yeah, it's a Banner, Dusk and Dawn. I think it's a 3.5 by 10 by 32 or 36 millimeter. It's a pretty nice little scope. You might look into one of them. I like it. It's a good cheap scope. And the stock is pretty on this, I will say. I got some glue on it right there. I accidentally stripped out the this front swivel. I put a bipod on it and I screwed down a little too tight and yanked it out of there, so I put super glue in it. Now I accidentally dripped some on stock. Not a big deal, but the stock does have a raised comb on it. That's a nice feature, and it's got a little old bolt, but it's positive bolt action, and it takes magazines. You can get 7-round magazines for it, or you can get 4-round magazines for it. I think it comes brand new with one 7-round and one 4-round, so that's pretty nice. Usually I load them both up because I shoot a lot when I go shoot it. And it's got a little integrated scope mount on it, so you don't have to worry about buying scope mounts. Just get your rings for it and you're good to go. And they do take a real small ring. It's like a, I don't know, like for a rimfire ring, you know, like a 22 or 17, or even some, I think some air rifles take the same kind of rings as this. So don't go buy rings for like a Remington 700. They ain't gonna fit. And it's got a, I don't know how long the barrel is. It's not too terribly long. I want to say it's like 20 or 22 inches. It may not even be that big. It may be 18. I can't remember what it is. It's 18 to 22 inches. I know it's not more than 22, so it's a pretty short barrel. And it is blued. This one is blued. I think now they come out with like more of a, not a Duracoat, but something like that. Something that's more durable than blue. But I like the blued look. This is kind of an older gun. I don't even know if they still make these style of guns. I know Marlin still makes 17s, but I think they call them something different now. But and accuracy, back on track with accuracy. Here is me lining up the rifle when I put my new scope on it. Shot these 3, and then I finally got one on the bullseye. And I figured I'd try to shoot a group with it. And whoosh, shot that at 100 yards. I was fixing to sell this gun, and then I shot that group at 100 yards. That's, I don't know if I got a dime on me, but I know a dime will cover that up. And that's the measurement of the group, 0.538 inches. So shoot a half-inch group from a $200 to $300 rifle. I thought that was just awesome. So it is more than accurate enough to go squirrel hunting. You can pop them in the head all day. Last winter, I think I killed 14 squirrels with this thing, and it does a number on them. If you hit them in a good spot, it just does a number on them. I mean, a little old bullet, but it's just going so fast it just devastates them. Now, if you make a bad shot on them, they can crawl off. I had a few, I'd clipped them like in the top of the neck or in the back. I'd pulled a little bit on, or they had tried running when I pulled the trigger, and I was able to finish them off. But if you can do your part, the rifle will do its part. That's for sure. And it's a great little gun. I can't say enough about it. Throw you a bipod on there and lay over a field and just pick squirrels off as long as you can, or as long as you want to. It's a great little gun, and I'm impressed with the accuracy. It's not very loud, so when I go shoot it, I don't worry about putting earmuffs on, unless I'm going to be shooting a lot. Usually no more than I shoot it at a time, like practicing or whatever. I don't really worry about it. But It's a great little gun, and the trigger isn't the best, but I did see on Google where you can take out the trigger and replace I forgot what spring it is, but you have to Google it. It's a 917V trigger job, or just 917V trigger job, and you can take out the trigger. I done it, and you can replace the spring with a spring out of like a ballpoint pen, and it lightens up the trigger a little bit. Now it's still not an awesome trigger. It obviously depends on what kind of spring you put in it, because there's tons of different kind of pencil springs, and the one I put in it was a little stiff, but it is better than what it was. I will say that. We just got to be real careful, because I did lose my sear spring, and ordered another one. It cost more to ship it than the spring cost, but as soon as I got here, I found it, so I was kind of irritated with that. But it's my own fault, so no big deal. And it does have a side safety, I forgot to mention, up here. It ain't too bad. I'd rather safety be back here. I think that's where every safety should be, behind the bolt. But obviously, they don't listen to me. So, but great little rifle if you're looking for a little squirrel gun, varmint gun, coyote gun. I'd recommend this dude. It's cheap. It's very accurate, as you've seen. And ammo ain't too bad for it. And most time in my area, it's easier to find 17 ammo than it is 22. But you will pay more for it. You can pay, I think about, cheapest I've seen is about 25 to 30 cents a round. So it's kind of expensive, but I mean, no more, you ain't going to shoot it like you are a 22 or something. So keep that in mind. Just figured I'd do a quick little review on this gun. One of my favorites. Thanks for watching.